Hello, it's the beginner crafter. Welcome to another video. This one is like a double thing, FlossTube and Crochet Tube. FlossTube because last time it was Crochet and Craft Tube, but also because it's like a special episode, special video because of the 3rd birthday of the channel. And I'll be showing things that I've done throughout the year. I've decided, well, Crochet and Craft Tube as well, so that's why it's double. And first, let's start with the progress in cross stitching. So I've been doing the mini Marvellous Garden. Quite a lot of progress here. I finally got to that color, that blue color that I needed for another project. So that's great. I'm getting close to 25% of this project, so that's also great. And yeah, that's the mini Marvellous Garden, the peacock. So this is what it looks like. Then the Virgo. So the project that needed that color, as you can see, it's much fuller. All that blue here and here and here. That was the blue that I needed from my bobbins, and that's why I needed to work on the mini Marvellous Garden. There is still some left here, but that's mostly because I'll be soon getting onto the next rows, next pages, and I preferred to leave it at that. But the Virgo is getting close to being finished. I've worked on the Blackwork stitch along. I think that's the right way up. So I've got up until June, so I'm up to date. Yeah, there was one from July, one filler, but I'll be doing that once July has finished, so I'll get back to it. I really like the clean lines of this one. The colors were green, mostly the darker greens, so then you can see them pretty easily. So that's nice. And I still think you can see a lot of things like crispier on camera than live, which is weird. But that's the reality. And so I guess you have a little better view than I do when I look at it every day. And I've also been working on the Hogwart crest, because back stitches. I'm almost finished with the first page. Like, this is the only part that needs back stitches from page 1. Maybe this slight bit here. Then I moved mostly on page 2, and here I have the snake, the details on the snake, and that H again, and maybe the tiny bit here, and then it's the bottom of it. So that should go pretty quickly, I hope, at least. So yeah, I really like the way backstitching makes the details pop. I really never thought it would be so clean. I don't like doing the back stitching too much. I like it on the Blackwork, but not so much on regular cross stitching. But I have to say, it makes things look cleaner, much... I don't really know how to explain that, but you really can see all the details easily. And they are nicely... Yeah, I don't know how to explain that. It's just that you can see the borders of everything, and it just makes everything look better. At least in my opinion. I really like the effect it gives. Even though I liked the cross stitching itself, I thought it was, you know, everything looked good, but I think with the back stitching it will just look so much better. So the designer really had a good idea here. So that were the things that I worked on last week. So that's what I was doing mostly. I do have some more cross-stitching projects that I've been working on last year, so I can show you. And because this year, 2022, is something that I want to focus on finishing some of the projects that I have started but not yet finished in total, then that's what I'll be doing. But here's also the Blackwork stitch along for 2021. That's pretty. This is the fairy, which actually still has to be finished because I haven't done the beads. I still need to do the beads. I hope to be able to order them this year, hopefully this summer, but it might be difficult, but at least this year. And with any luck finish the project this year, but again, that's something that may need to take a little bit longer. And another thing that I did throughout the year was this mandala as a pattern to test for someone, so that was pretty cool. Now I'll be showing you some things that I've done throughout the year, from crocheting and other crafts. And I also will be talking about statistics for the year and for the channel in total. In the last year, and this is the evergreen sweater that I'm showing, throughout the year I had 7,500 views. And that's really great for me. My videos were watched almost 150 hours. That's also amazing for me. And I got 135 subscribers during the year, so that's amazing, really amazing. Thank you. And in total I have 14,000 views and almost 170 subscribers. I'm showing everything on the blanket. That was one of my first projects that I did on the channel. I remember the first video that I made were the plans for the summer, because that's how the channel started. I wanted to make myself motivated and kind of feel responsible for what I've been doing. And the squares for the blankets were one of the first things that I was doing, and it was in the first video, that I want to crochet and I want to make that blanket. So that's why it's here, because it's it is finished, but it is something that has been with me throughout the whole channel. Now I'll be showing you the scarf that is fully finished because I've weaved it all the ends. And most people that watch my channel are from the United States. Thank you. But also I have viewers from Egypt. Shukran. I have viewers from Brazil. Obrigada. I have viewers from Turkey. Teşekkür ederim. And from Vietnam. So that's Kamon Ban. That feels really exotic, seeing how people watch my channel from so many different places from all around the world. And the channel was made mostly for me. I really never expected to get people interested in seeing what I'm doing, watching, hopefully returning and actually having some fun with it. But when I look sometimes at the statistics and the analytics, it's really interesting that people from all over the world come and watch. I have been working on subtitles, but so far I've got to, I think, 4 videos with subtitles in English, and mostly they are just the corrected auto subtitles that are provided by YouTube. Even though it was my goal for last year to do that, but I never got around to doing it really. So I'm trying to do it this year. And next I'll be translating those subtitles into Spanish. I've had a few viewers in some videos posting comments about writing things in Spanish or talking in Spanish, and Spanish is not my first language, neither is English, but I feel more comfortable speaking in English. But I will try to do the subtitles as soon as possible. I will, however, start again from the first videos, like in chronological order. It's much more logical to me, so you can go back to those and see what's there. Now I also want to show the plan for the future, because I also want to do more things. Coming back to cross-stitching, because I missed one project that still needs work. That's Miranda. And Miranda is a really curious case because I made a mistake when cutting the fabric. I cut the fabric thinking that the size of it will be of the mini Marvellous Garden. And that's how I cut the fabric. And only after making, I think, 2 squares of stitches, I realized this is the wrong pattern I'm stitching. But I really didn't want to rip everything, so I've decided I'll find a solution. The theory right now is that after I finish this whole square of fabric, so that's 1, 2, 3, I think 4, maybe 5 pages on a row, then I should fit 3 pages down. So after doing those pages, I will add fabric, and in here continue and just sort of have 2 layers of canvas and stitching it together. I don't know if it's going to work. If not, I'll think of something else. I don't know yet what, but I'll think of something else. But I won't be ripping this apart. It just took so much time to do that. And Miranda was also almost from the start. It wasn't immediately from the start because the Virgo was from the start, but this is one of the first projects that I started kind of live on the channel. I don't think I'll be finishing it this year. Not even the calendar year, but the birthday year. It is just too large to be finished so quickly. But I hope to get the page done. No, I think the plan for the year was to finish that first row and move to the second row, maybe do the first page. So add another 6 months. So I have to stitch to like half of this second row. I have some problems with thread. I don't have a thread here, or 2 threads actually. So that's why it's on pause, but I hope I'll have some threads by the next year. I also want to finally finish this meadow bag. Meadow bag is one of my, well, it is my most viewed videos, the progress on the meadow bag. Unfortunately, I can't really get around to finishing it. I have the bag itself. I have the cord or a strap for it. I only need to like put this together. It's really small pieces of crocheting, but I sort of can't get around to doing it. But that's the plan for this calendar year, even not the whole year of the channel, but 2022. I want it finished this year. I also want to finish the projects that I started a long time ago and again never got around to finishing them. There is, for example, this, I think, crochet hook holder. There's probably something more to it, but with packing everything to the new apartment, I don't know where everything went. There's the owl that I still need to put together. There's Pikachu that needs all his limbs together. However, I lost its hand. So, and eyes. I also don't remember where the eyes were supposed to go. Now, here is my gallery that I've made in the new apartment of all the projects I finished throughout the 3 years that I've had this channel. So have a look. These are from craft pods, mostly, especially the embroidery hooks. And look what I found. Finally, after, I don't know, over a year, I found the diamond painting that I started a long time ago. It was packed really tight in a tube, and that's why I couldn't find it. But when I was moving, it appeared. So now I have to locate its drills, and they are circular, so they should be pretty easy to find because I only have 1 pack of them. And in this new apartment, I already have a desk and I have a table. So once everything is cleaned and really ready to work, I should be able to get back to it and finish this one, and also start and finish the one that I have, which is Harry Potter. I think it's also the crest or a logo. So yay, that's also something that I want to do. Because I missed it. I have to say I missed working on it. And that was also one of the first things that I wanted to do throughout this channel, sort of, when it happened. I was also doing bullet journal at the beginning. However, I moved my planning to a second channel called Beginner Planner, and the plan was to make videos there. However, I did, I think, 2 videos in January, then I recorded another one. I never got to edit it, and it kind of stopped because the move happened, all the renovations, end of the year and stuff. So I just really wanted to focus on crocheting, knitting and cross-stitching. I will, however, get back to that channel and start posting more because I have that video that I still need to edit. It's a bullet journal for like my school, so a teacher's bullet journal. It will be a little outdated now because of when it was recorded and when we are now in the year, but it could give you some ideas of what to use in a bullet journal. And I have a lot of Archer and Olive orders to unbox because I really have been getting them for the past few months and I wasn't unboxing them because the move. They are really good in their boxes, nice, clean, packed, so nothing happened to them. So I can do the unboxing now and swatch everything and start preparing for the new school year, so making another journal. So if you want to go to the planning, you can move to that other channel, Beginner Planner. Not a lot of videos there yet, but I promise I will come back to that as well. So next time I'll be showing you the progress on, and I forgot to show this project that I will be working on, the Beatrix Blanket. That looks somewhat like this. So I'll be showing you the progress on this. Haven't had any ideas yet on what to do next, what type of craft, crochet or knitting or anything else to do to sort of have a break from this. So we'll see, maybe I'll be showing you just this thing. Yeah, you're welcome to hopping back and watching the progress. And if you like watching the progress of what I do here, consider subscribing to the channel. If you've liked the video, give it a thumbs up, it's always appreciated. Leave a comment down below also, for example, wishing happy birthday to the channel. And thank you for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Bye!